Welcome to our podcast today where we keep it real. You are to go-to place for amazing conversations, thought-provocative topics. Wonderful time here. Karibu sana, it's a joy to have you. My name is Cole and I have a good friend here.
Who you call?
Baby girl fake.
Missy Taliban. Call.
Yes.
Call me.
Her name is Mariah. Mariah. Maria. Kinyanjui Maria is her name, as she likes to say.
Yes, sire.
Maria, what happens when your dreams don't come true? When you overrate your dreams?
Hey. Guy, I'm not...
But did you overrate your dreams when you were in high school?
I'm trying to live my dreams right now.
Okay.
So let me tell you.
Okay.
I wanted to be a lawyer in class 2 because
And
my friend wanted to be a lawyer. Oh. So you know those two friends of yours that you look up to, you're like, this one is beautiful, this one is looking like this. Yeah. While we were in class 2, she said the word risks. And I had never heard about it. So when she said risks, and then she stood in the class and said, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer. So the teacher said, just say something about you being a lawyer and say, objection, Your Honor. I don't want to take risks. So when I went home, that is the only thing I could remember.
Objection, ma'am. I want to take risks.
So that was the only thing. So I grew up knowing I wanted to become a who? A lawyer.
Okay.
Hey.
How close are you to the law profession right
I can only defend myself in a matatu. Unaambia konda usineke change yangu wewe leta haraka. That is how close I am. But I think over time I wanted to be a journalist while I was in class. When I was in Form 1.
I think all of us at some point wanted to be journalists.
Journalist, yeah. In Form 1. And then in Form 2, I met a lady who was working in a banking institution. Mm-hmm. And she had this money, a lot of money.
Yes.
And I said, wacha niache kuwa mtangazaji. Nielekee upande ule mwingine kwenye nini? Kwenye benki.
You're chasing the bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, eventually after school, of course, I did banking and finance, thinking that I'll get into the banking industry. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm working in an financial institution right now. Okay. But then again, my dream of becoming a journalist is still there. And you know how Jonah was told to go to this direction, you went this direction. Yes. So I think I went to this direction. And now the Lord is saying, wacha umeze na samaki na kurudisha huku. So right now, pole gradually, I'm getting to live my dreams.
Has it been frustrating, by the way, when...
Let me tell you. Hey, Ningori, it's hard. How about you, before we get there?
Me, I wanted to be many things.
Number 1, nambari moja.
A politician. I wanted to become the president. For real. By the way, high school, nilikuwa na usemi. Nilikuwa nasimama hivi naongea bana, mademo wanatoa sweta.
Yani unasema
shika hii enda nayo nikumbukenge. True story, by the way.
Wananchi aliye mbele yenu.
If you ever interacted with me in high school, please hapo kwa comment section andika so that people can know we were not a joke. Maria bana, I used to speak. I have videos of myself.
Appraisal.
Yes.
Tusimame mtosama mtukufu rais Precious. How do you have a president called Precious?
By the way, hujaongea poa. President Precious Call. Rais mtukufu Precious Call amefungua miradi katika maeneo ya Kisii. So, by the way, I used to think I'd be a president. And then, because I was very great at public speaking. So, my teachers used to encourage me. Mm-hmm. So, I was listening to a lot of Obama speeches.
Yeah.
Then, I thought I wanted to be a pilot at some point. To be a cabin crew, flight attendant.
Yeah.
Kuna nafanya hapo matangazo.
Tutapika moja mic check 1 2 1 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KLM flight 506. Cruising from Nairobi Jomo Kenyatta International Airport to Heathrow. We expect a smooth flight. We'll encounter a little turbulence, but our captains will do everything they can to give you a safe flight. Please fasten your safety belt in preparation for takeoff. And we ask you, wachana na hizi jambo jet zenye wanaongeanga unasikia ni kama speaker success.
sawa rubani precious call.
I used to think pia anaweza kuwa mtangazaji wa mpira, journalist.
Kadenge na mpira.
Then here I am becoming the very things I never thought I would be.
But let me tell you,
dreams don't come true.
Your name betrays you in all those.
I blame my parents. They gave me a name that cannot allow me to be anything else.
Can't fit in the church alone.
Rice Precious.
Aya.
But it can...
Mtukufu Rais. Precious.
Anyway.
It's such a joke.
So yes, then when I went baadaye kabisa, I wanted to be an engineer, actually, civil. I loved construction, I loved roads and all kind of things. So that I did.
Okay.
Well, but God had other plans. So sometimes dreams don't come true.
Yeah.
And it can be frustrating. It has been frustrating. And I know, by the way, watu wengi, including us wanatusikiza, most of me, I think when we were in high school, we really overrated our importance.
Yeah.
Unakanga hivi, una imagine you'll finish school, every company is running after you. Like, yo, can you please sign for us?
Yeah.
Give us your papers. You know, 6-figure salary, 5-bedroom house, 4-wheel drive.
Yes.
3 children, 2 smartphones, 1 wife.
Wacha.
How is it going?
Wacha nikwambie. Hey, those dreams. You know how you clear high school and then you tell yourself, like, you know how you think about your life?
Yes.
That I'll clear high school and then takako kamwaka hapo nikingojea results ni nini and then niitwe kampo and then 4 years. After 4 years nitaenda home alafu nitwe atacho.
Yes.
By that time it was not even internship, ni atacho. And that attachment haulipwi.
We used to call them that, yeah.
Atacho.
Kama hujaifanya atacho, you are not Kenyan enough.
So ufanye atacho alafu ukishamaliza there's a job awaiting you.
Yes.
And so in those corridors of life, that's when you get this jama who is on the other side of the corridor, that other office.
Yes.
And then you're in this other office and then mkienda home mnapatana kwa lift. You know, those are the dreams.
Yes.
And then kidogo a coffee date nini
nyingi watu wa suits. Nyingi watu wa suits.
Ate hapo kidogo shanunua gari, kidogo shamba pale Kamulu Joska, kidogo uchalia amesha propose, marriage, children. Hey.
Saini tax.
Father Lord, where am I? Kumsta
Mat za umoina. Unapanga laini ya lofa.
Madam hata leo ni chwani C60. But you know, when I cleared high school and of course went to college and finished.
Yes.
Hey, life iliniramba. You know how you're waiting to get a job and you can't get a job?
Yes.
My goodness. I remember we had a neighbor friend of ours and their father had a survey company. Company ata actually na beautify.
Yes.
It was like an office that they were
calling a company.
Katanisha mashamba. Sasa alikuwa natafuta mtu wa kukaa pale front office.
Okay.
And my mom said, so what are you doing? See you.
Ndio ukae kwa office.
Nikaenda kakako hiyo office. Man, month 1 silipwi. Why hakuna do?
Yeah.
Naenda home. Mzuri, I was staying in Nakuru. Our home is in Nakuru, so kutoka naenda home. Month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, madhi akaniambia, bana, hata kama. Alafu wananilipa after CG, like how long, na wakulipe pesa yote. But there was a time I just sat like this and I asked myself, are you going to be that you wanted to be?
Yeah.
Yet I had so much inside myself. I believed in myself so much. But this wasn't looking like a real. It wasn't looking like I'm going to get there.
Yeah.
And every day, so my mother got a butchery. Unajua vile nilidu? Madhi akaniambia ukikam kusti hapa kwa job nitakulipa $2. Rwabe nimemaliza msi ngada. So I started working with my mom, nalipo $2 mi kuchapa every single day.
Bi wacha nikwambie, even wageni wakuje kwetu wapatie mama yangu pesa, hata si yeye amepewa, mimi nipewe, waambie hii ni ya mtoto. Wageni wakitoka hivi na ukimwitisha pesa nakwambia na hiyo miezi 9
ati kila mtu ende kwake.
Hiyo miezi 9 nilikubeba. No, me I don't trust my mother with money.
My mother used to pay us.
Well, now she gives me money sometimes.
And you're a grown up, you can imagine.
You know, as a child you suffered a lot.
Chukwai. I worked for my mom for some time. Niko nalipwa kuchapa supu, najua kuchapa ile hiyo.
Ya kakibuyu.
Interesting. Najua kata nyama. So I know all about the butchery. So your time though, sasa nikaanza, and my mom ensured, and I'm so happy. Mommy, thank you so much. She could make my hair. She could buy my clothes. She could, I'm over 18, yes.
Yeah.
But then again, she doesn't want me to look like the problems I'm going through. Yeah, and by the time I was getting a job, yani, and my peers, all of them, some of them are in offices, some of them, Facebook says ndo ilikuwa imechacha.
Oh, yeah. Na to go?
Heish, alafu mna subscribe zile SMS za sijui 800 ama ni 80 sijui na pipe bob.
Ulikuwa unapatiwa hapo ka unlimited.
Mkianza kutext hivi anakuambia vile yako sijui ametokea job, sijui amefanya nini. Wewe umetoka wapi na umetoka buche? Umetoka wapi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so but I think over time I got to know myself, nini, and fast forward here I am. How about yourself? Umaliza ukapata job?
Dreams come true. Me, unajua, I started working when I was in high school. Me, I was in a day school, so we used to sell mandazi pale kwa wanafunzi, lollipops. We used to buy a bag that had 50, we'd buy them at 150, and then you sell one at 10.
Or make profit.
Make profit mzuri tu.
Yeah.
Tulianza biashara kitambo. When I finished high school, I worked in an M-Pesa in Kimumu in LD. Place inaitwa Kimumu. You can't come here. You can't laugh about my name. You laugh about where I come from. Be nice.
Precious call. Unafanya kazi wapi?
President Precious.
Mtukufu rais.
But they are not. Hiyo sitaikusabia. So yes, but I, because of being a school captain and very good at speaking, me, I just believed that everybody will be looking for me. But
shock on you.
I went to campus, nobody cares. Nobody knows you. So no attention. Hakuna mtu ukipita unasema ndio yule ndio yule
president.
Huko unaibiwa simu, hata watu wakuogopi. Anyway, but when I finished college and campus, I think I had gone through a journey. My journey with God had started. And I felt like God was calling me to ministry, but I had a lot of fears. So niliaifanya atacho pale Westi.
Umetoka LD already?
Nilitoka LD nikakam campus, sasa nikajoin KU.
Okay.
So nika-join KU, and then that's how I ended up in the CU. My journey with God started there. So and then my parents named me
a name
into what they wanted me to be. So I couldn't run. So vile nilikuwa nasema siku ile nini ulisema kuna day nimeenda club hapa Tao. Naenda hapo na mabeshte, tumeenda Friday jioni pale Moi Avenue. Sisi yao gumosi gupili. So jamaa, he looked at my ID.
Ulikuwa unapeana ID kwa mlango?
Tulikuwa tunaonyeshana because we looked smaller. Hey, Buddha, hii ni jina gani bwana? You cannot have this name and come to the club. Hebu rudi nyumbani ulale.
Tembeza.
And that was it, yes. So.
And you were kicked out?
Yeah, I didn't go here. After there is a time I was arrested with the police. Hapo, unaona Nyerere Road? Nyerere Road, when you're coming to Nyerere Road, you can't go beyond your processional way and inarudingi State House Road. So I didn't know. Nilikuwa naenda towards Kenyatta Avenue, kumbe it's a wrong turn. So weka gari kando kijana, weka gari kando. Lete national. Mbea lete national. Hii ni jina gani? What name is this? Hii hata tukipeleka kotini tutasumbuliwa bure. Then you just say go home.
What do we call you?
Anyway, yes. Whoa. So my parents, I think, tied me down with that name.
Okay.
So I really felt God was calling me, but I had fears because I grew up as a pastor's child and I don't think I liked it. So now, but when God was calling me, I had an option.
Okay.
The place nilifanya attachment in Westlands, they had told me, when you finish school, you come. We don't want your papers. We already know you. We've seen your work. You come. We'll give you an office. And all. But at the same time, I was feeling God calling me. So it was a tough decision to make. Okay. But I had already gone to a journey with God. So I decided to go his way. So nikaacha job. Nikaenda shule. Why?
To study theology?
Yes. To do my master's in theology. Actually, I defended my project on a Friday. The last one, tukamaliza hiyo weekend. The next week on Tuesday, I was in AIU. To look for admission. So this lady told me, hey, boy, you are too ambitious. In masters, we admit people who have a proof of graduation,
Yeah.
a certificate of graduation, and at least
Yeah.
second class and above.
Eh.
Do you have a certificate? No.
Nothing.
What do you mean? Are you on the graduation list? Bado hatujajua. Even the results are not out. We say, hey, you are too ambitious, go back home. But we had a conversation
Yeah.
again around that names, and he admitted me.
Yeah.
She admitted me.
Wow.
So I started my journey there.
Yeah.
And it did not go as I thought it would.
What happened? Ilikufanya ile kitu?
Ile kitu. Nilikaa shule nikamaliza vizuri. Nikijiambia vile tu nikigraduate hivi 2020. Nikimaliza hivi, CITAM is running after me.
Yeah.
CITAM 99. Kwanza COVID ilikuja. COVID came, interrupted everything, so I couldn't graduate that year.
Okay.
So I didn't have a job. This was 2020 in March. I just finished my coursework when I did my proposal presentation ikapita. When I just started doing chapter 3 of my thesis,
Yes.
COVID hit. We went home. So that whole year we didn't graduate. I couldn't do anything job-wise. Nothing was happening. So I decided to do something that can work, to get married.
Aya. Did you get married for the wrong reasons?
No. If you don't have a job and you're looking for it, you're not getting. So
Unaingia kwa ndoa?
Kaa ndoa inaweza fanya unaenda.
Oh, my good friend.
So tukasema kwanza we'll go for bride price rorashio.
Hauna kanyamu?
Sina kakitu bana. Nikapostpone rorashio mara 3. Nikajiambia nikipostpone haine wazazi wa huyu msichana watasema this boy is not serious.
Yeah.
So nikamwambia acha tuende tu. So tukapanga rorashio kwanza. Tukapanga rorashio, nikampigia watu mabeste simu, nikamwambia guys,
it's about time.
On this day we are going down to the mountain to Meru. Watu wakajipanga, nikapigia mamangu simu nikamshow. So guys wakaanza kujipanga. So on the eve of the rorashio on a Friday.
Yeah.
On a Friday evening, I had 10,000 shillings in my pockets. But unajua wazazi wa msichana waliniambia you come as you are. By the way, history ya jobless tutaendelesha on the other video. So they told me you come as you are. Come as you are means as I am. So me, I was going with 10,000.
Yes.
So I called my friends. My brother came. So I dropped him to Thika at my friend's place because they were to use my friend's car. On my way back, I was so stressed. I did not realize I was driving on the wrong side of the road. So kidogo hivi me, I just saw a police chase car pulling over in front of me. Polisi akashuka, a gentleman and a lady. The lady stood in front of the car. The gentleman came to the passenger seat. Akaniuliza, hey kijana, kwa nini upendi maisha yako? Why do you want to die? I said, hapa fande hata sikuwa nimeona. Hebu fungua hapa kwanza. Sasa nikamfungulia kaingia. I was so sure. I didn't even know. So he said, hey kijana, umeiba gari ya mzazi?
You are too tiny to have a car.
Have you read a book about what was the title of that book? Ticket to Hell. Something like that. Nikamwambia hapana. So nikaniambia unajua, and then the worst part of it, he was not the normal traffic police. This actually was the OCPD.
Okay.
Even he had a different outfit. So akaniambia, now this your case is very good for a Friday evening. Because unajua uko na options mbili tu, either you give us cash bail alafu uende ama tukuweke ndani ungoje koti Monday. Of those two, which one is better? Nikamwambia ni afadhali niende ndani.
Yeah. And rorashio is tomorrow.
Nikamwambia hii ndani ni afadhali. So akaniambia pendua gari. So we turned and we started driving to the police station. I was just quiet. Yeah, nimtain sasa iende vile itaenda. So he asked me, hey, why are you so quiet? Sinanga maneno mengi afande.
Yeah.
What do you do? I'm in school. Which school? Bible school. What are you doing? A master's in biblical studies.
Yeah.
Why are you doing Bible school? Because I want to be a pastor. How? Because God has called me. What do you mean God has called you? And then a story starts there. So we spoke about it for like 5 minutes. He was so touched. Akaniambia kijana, hebu enda nyumbani. enda nyumbani na ili tuhakikishe you are doing it right, we will escort you. So they drove behind me and to the highway and I went my way. Anyway, to cut the long story short, that 10,000 increased that night. Somehow people started calling me, hey Buddha, ni kesho
Yeah.
So by the time we were going down, we had around 150,000.
Wow. Yeah.
Which was not so bad.
It was good money.
So I got married.
Yeah. That is in 2020.
2020.
Okay.
And then I still didn't have a job.
That's 2021.
2020 it was the end now. 2021. I decided to go back to kwa ule muindi hapo West. Nikamwambia kuna makosa ilitendeka last year.
Nimerudi.
Kuna makosa ilitendeka. Kama ile nafasi iko. I will not mind. And they gave me the job.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So, but it became a bit frustrating still because God wanted me in church. So the long short is I left. I came back. I suffered for 2 years.
Wow.
Niliuza maziwa. Nilimountia watu ma TV. Uko hivyo kwenye naishi, if you walk around you'll find posters with my name.
Oh, really?
If you're looking for a TV mounter, call us. Call us today on 07.
You've reminded me. A friend of ours was in a matatu in a certain space.
Yes.
Alafu alikuwa naenda kona wakasimama play stage ndio wangoja wasi waingie. Alafu anaona zile post za stima nini imeandikwa kwa mganga. Sasa anakaandika namba kaona vile unajoga namba za msee of head.
Namba inakaa familia.
This particular number looks like one that I know.
Yeah.
Anaenda na dial. Akapress ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu, ya nne. This number I know.
I actually have it.
So akacall, akamuliza, mbona naona namba yako kwa post ya stima? Ni kutafuta pesa. Kanairo.
Shamba la mawe.
So Nairobi. Lazima utafute.
But the point we are making is sometimes life won't always go as planned.
Yeah, true.
And it's possible. There are a lot of us that feel very frustrated because we realize the life we thought we would live in this time or these years.
Yeah.
Hey, it's far from it.
Yeah.
But this is my encouragement. Isaiah 55 verse 8. For I know the plans I have for you. Oh, no, not that. It says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts. And my ways are not your ways.
Yeah.
Just that. Hizo ma top 20 under 20 goals zenye mnakwanga nazo. Sometimes they're in your head, but God's plan is very different.
True.
And sometimes God will detour you to a valley, to a desert, to a jobless space. Yet in all those seasons, there are things that he teaches us that we can never learn anywhere.
True.
So you stay, kama uko kwa jangwa, ni time yako.
Yeah.
Usikwe na haraka, kaa tu hapo pole pole.
Yeah.
Because there are things God will do in you in that season that will be very beneficial for the next place he's taking you.
I saw somewhere that they wrote, when you understand that God does his things in his own time, you wait on him differently.
True story.
So when you understand that he is not a respecter of persons, he seasons and times belongs to him, you wait differently.
Absolutely.
And so a lot matters when you're in that waiting period. Because that makes you or breaks you. So the choice is yours.
Absolutely.
The choice is yours.
It's yours.
Yeah.
So, would you still believe God, even in that season, that he has your best interest at heart, even though the outcome of your life is different? Kumbe tunaweza tulia. Thank you for watching. Please share this broadcast with other people. Alafu hapo kwa comment section tuambie vile kinakuramba. And we'll be here praying for you, encouraging you. But thank you for staying with us.